Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome back to another episode of Two Wheel Talks. Grab your popcorn, get some drinks, and enjoy the show.
Alrighty, what's up guys, and welcome back to this month's season of the walk around. Now, as you guys know, at the end of every single month, we put out about maybe 10, 12 if you're lucky, walk arounds of some of the stock that we have in here, just showing you guys around and what we've got going on, a little bit of information here and there, and then obviously just highlighting little bits of damage here and there so you guys know what you're getting yourself into. And then on top of that, just a nice little startup video. Normally I did make a little bit of a thing of it where I ride the bike in here, however this one was literally just around the corner, so I was like, you know what, we'll just push it in here. So first up on this month's list, guys, we've got this absolute beauty of a quad. I think this is probably, in fact it's the craziest quad I've ever seen in my entire life. It is a 2007 Yamaha YFZ-450. So not to be confused with the YZ? Yeah, with the YZs, YZ-450s, YZ-125s, and then obviously you've got your YZF R6s, YZF R1s. So yeah, this is just Yamaha's model. Well, that's just Yamaha's way of modeling all of them. So once again, you've got the YFZ, which is the quad. Then you've got your YZs, which is YZ125. Obviously you get your YZ450s, but then it's a YZ450F. And then once again with your road bikes, you've got your YZF-R6, YZF-R7, and so on and so forth. And then you've also got your MTs and your FZs, but yeah, we're not going to get into that today. I'm already going a bit off topic. So yeah guys, this is definitely 100% without a doubt a race built quad. And the first thing that stood out to me was the wheelbase on this thing. I mean it's very, very, very long, got a very long wheelbase. And you can actually see up front there, just underneath that mud guard at the bottom, belly pan, yes, just under that belly pan, you guys will actually be able to see that the frame has been extended a bit. So yeah, this thing is purpose built. And unfortunately guys, I'm really not too clued up on the quads. Same sort of situation with the off-roads. So once again, with the quad / off-roads, I'm just going to be kind of highlighting a few things that I notice here and there, and then we'll have a look at the damage, and then to finish things off, if we don't ride it in, then we'll go give you guys a nice little startup. But sometimes we treat you guys, we do a startup on the way out as well as on the way in, so yes. But anyways guys, let's just jump right into it. I mean, first things first, as I said, you guys see that we do have an extended wheelbase, and the very next thing you're probably going to notice is this sticker kit, because I mean, wow. Arguably one of the nicest sticker kits I've ever seen, without a doubt. It looks absolutely stunning. It's my favorite quad that we've ever had in here, without a doubt. Don't get me wrong, we've had some very, very nice LTCs, but yeah, nothing is coming close to this for me. The black and the red, it all works so well together. Then beyond that guys, once again, unfortunately I really don't know what the hell is even going on here. I know that this doesn't look stock. So we've got some performance engineered products. Is that? Okay, no, I thought those were the same as like WS suspension for maybe the off-roads and stuff, but yeah, I'm assuming we've got some updated suspension. But yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and assume that we've got some updated suspension with some steel braided lines here. Very, very, very nice. And then as you guys can see, we've actually got a spotlight there. It's on both sides. So left and right. Well, yes, that's left, right. Our left, our right. And yeah, I'm sure it actually looks quite nice. Instead of having your traditional headlight boom in the front there, it's actually nice and hidden. Just sits there underneath the fairings, and I'm sure they do a great job of keeping everything nice and liddy. And guys, we've got some nice grips over here, I must say. Nothing too fancy, but they do look super nice and super clean on the bike. Once again, a nice little bar cushion for the boys. Gotta love a good bar cushion. Then another one of the highlights on this bike for me is the seat. I mean, this thing is absolutely beautiful. I think I'm probably going to get mine made by the same company for my TC 450. But yeah, no, definitely a highlight on this thing for me. The sticker kit and the wheelbase, oof, it just all comes together so nicely. And again, as I mentioned, with all the different colors, well, not with all the different colors, but with the white and the black and the gray and the red, it just all works so well together. Then underneath here, guys, we've got a nice little muffler on there. Unfortunately, I don't see any branding or anything like that, so yeah, it's most likely just a normal performance pipe kind of thing, maybe even a replica pipe, but yeah, 9 times out of 10 they do better than the stock pipes, and they actually sound better as well. So yeah, super nice addition to the bike there, I must say. And then just coming and having a look at this engine area, guys. I mean, it's so well done, I see we've got a link pipe here from FMF. Very, very, very prestigious exhaust brand out there, definitely. Well, especially with the KTMs. I know FMF and KTM race parts work very, very close together. And then yeah, we've got a nice fresh casing on there. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, guys, just things here and there, like these little bolts, they just look nice. They go so well with the bike. Even over here, you've got that red outlining of the bolts. Looks super, super, super nice. Once again, guys, at the back here, I wouldn't be surprised if there's been some modifications done to the axle, but yeah, unfortunately, I really am clueless when it comes to these things. I need to actually do some reading up on the quads. They're not often here on the walkarounds, but yeah, I need to do some reading up on them, get myself educated so I can actually give you guys a little bit more info, because on the dirt bikes I can kind of give you guys at least a decent amount of or a decent idea of what's going on, especially in terms of modifications and stuff. But with these things, I mean, it's just it's a foreign language for me. Got a nice brake light at the back there, very, very nice. And yeah, guys, that's kind of it for what I'm seeing in terms of modifications here. Got a nice little coolant reservoir over there, and then once again, guys, we've just got some nice super, super, super clean casings on the side that look absolutely beautiful. I mean, even down to some of the hosing, guys. Whoever had this bike put a lot of time and money into it, and a lot of effort as well. This thing has just been very well built, without a doubt. Without a doubt. For those wondering, it is carbureted. It's actually one of the common questions that we get about it, and yeah, how can it be a race quad if it's carbureted? Yeah, shut up. I mean, what do you think they raced before they invented fuel injection? They were racing carburetors, Like, it's just, yeah. Now, at the end of the day, me personally, I would actually prefer to have a carburetor. It's much easier to kind of solve an issue on a carb than it is to try and solve an issue on a fuel injection system. But yeah, for me personally, I just love my carbs. Especially on off-roads, I would prefer to have a carbureted off-road. And even then, like, you can go and get like a 450X or a 250X. It's carbureted, it's got an electric start, it's got the lights, it's got the kickstand. I don't know why we're going so off topic here. We're just talking about carbs, but anyways, it's, yeah. Yeah, guys. Unfortunately, there's not much that I can see that I can actually touch on. I'm sure there's at least maybe 3 or 4 other things that I've missed, just because of ignorance, really. Yeah, now all in all, it's just such a clean, well put together bike. Looks absolutely stunning, dude. Stunning. I need to know who did this sticker kit, and I know who made the seat. It was a gas junkie. So I mean, if you want a nice little seat cover, go to Gas Junkie. Sticker kits, we can actually help you. If you want a lacquer sticker kit, let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. We got Gaza. Got Gaza selling some bikes. Here we have one of the sticker kits going onto one of our bikes. Yeah, these we work in collaboration with Styling Rides. So yeah, if you guys want some nice little sticker kits, you can also come over here. We can hook you up with a nice sticker kit. Styling Rides does an awesome job of actually getting in the stickers for the bikes that are pretty uncommon. Like this is a Dakar YZ-450. You guys, I don't know if you guys will see it. I think it's actually sold, but yeah, I mean, they make a sticker kit for a Dakar YZ-450. Well, not necessarily Dakar, but Dakar inspired or orientated, should I say. So yeah, guys, that's it. I don't want to try and mumble and ramble about stuff that I don't know about. So yeah, let's have a look at some of the damage that we've got going on. And just bear in mind, while we're doing this was a racing quad. And even with that being said, guys, there's nothing major that I'm seeing. Like, one of the most common things I see is the front of the bike just being absolutely mangled. Now already one of the most common forms of damage that we see is on these, I don't think they're called axles, so I'm not going to call them axles, but these normally get quite dented up. Especially if they're being used in off-roading and stuff. So I think this was probably track built and dedicated to track. I don't think this thing went necessarily off-roading or enduro riding, should I say, in the bushes and stuff. purely based on the condition of this at the front. So yeah, that's normally one of the first things that I see. Bumper up front is looking very good, so we haven't hit anything per se. You know, guys, a little bit of rust here and there, it really is a given. It really is a given. You know, a few scuffs in the paint here on the rims. It's so expected. You know, I'm not seeing anything wrong here with the suspension or anything like that, or with the forks. Oh, wait, I said it wrong 3 times. Not seeing anything wrong here with the shocks. It's all looking nice and good over there, guys. As I said, guys, just a little bit of rust here and there. I mean, it's not something that you can really escape unless you keep your bike inside 24/7. And if it gets wet, you just wipe it down immediately. Otherwise, you actually cannot avoid the rust, unfortunately. Yeah, but I mean, it's been sitting there on the floor for a while, guys. I haven't seen any oil leaks, anything like that. I mean, yeah, this belly pan is barely even scuffed at the bottom. So I think this, as I said, this thing was built for like track racing, and that's all it did. I think that's all it did. The only thing I did notice, I think it was the rear brake pads. Yeah, so just this inner pad, so I mean, you'll end up replacing both. Unfortunately, I must mention this is a consignment bike, so we don't technically own it. Well, we don't own it. So yeah, we kind of have to actually confirm any sort of recon with the owner before we start doing things. So I'm pretty sure we would have communicated that with the owner, and he just said, you know what, leave it, sell it as is. So yeah, when we sell this bike, we will do an out inspection, and something like that, brake pads, we'll make a note of it, and we'll say to you, hey, listen, this thing needs brake pads, and you can either do it with us, or you can take the bike and you can go and do it wherever else you want to do it. We do it here. We got servicing, repairs, parts sourcing. I mean, as I said, sticker kits, all sorts of stuff, seat covers. So yeah, if you ask me, just do it the easy way. We're gonna acknowledge that it needs something. Just get it done with us, and then if you have any issues, you can just come bring it straight back to us, and we'll sort you out, guys. So yeah, just to finish off with, something I did notice now is this front right rim. It's a little bit dented over there, as you guys can see. So yeah, it must have hit something a little bit hard with that, which caused that. But other than that, guys, really, I'm not seeing anything at all. It's almost like that Harley Davidson we had. I mean, I even brought one of the mechanics in to actually have a look because I could not see any sort of damage, and this is shaping up to be a similar situation. However, I mean, simple things, guys, like the sticker over here on this axle doesn't look too great. I see a little bit of wear and tear over here, but yeah, nothing major at all. I love this bike. This bike is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I said that very weirdly. Alrighty, guys, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Just to kind of wrap things up here. Alright, well, I've just received some information by the one and only Maniki here that we won't actually be able to start this thing. We need to put some fuel in and some sort of battery situation. So yeah, if you want to come and have a look at this thing, you're more than welcome to come in. You got Gaza the salesman. Yes, you can either buy a bike from Garen or Mr. Maniki's over there. So guys, if you're interested, come in, have a chat with one of our salesmen. Mechanics will get this thing running for you. I'm sure it can't be that complicated. I think it's probably just a fuel issue. Yeah, no, there's nothing in there. All right. But yeah, guys, other than that, I will try my best to get a little startup for you guys. I'll just try and edit it into this. Yeah, it's a pity that we can't actually get it going now quickly for you guys, but I do understand the mechanics are very, very busy at this point in time. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I actually didn't give you a price, so let me get that for you. So this bike, guys, is selling for $69,900, and if you ask me, it's a pretty damn good deal for a full-blown racing quad. I mean, this thing, I'm pretty sure it's got all the bells and whistles, and it looks absolutely incredible. I've taken it down the road. One of our mechanics has taken it down the road as well, and we both said the same thing. This thing is just absolutely mental. Extremely similar power band to that of the YZ-450Fs, which obviously makes sense. I'm pretty sure it is just a YZ-450F engine put in there that's tuned just a little bit differently. So yeah, guys, that's it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode of this season of the walk around. And yeah, guys, as per usual, should I say, I'm My talking is off today, boys. My talking is off. I have a long day ahead of me, so I better correct that. If you guys have any questions, drop them down in the comments there, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, other than that, that's it from me today, guys. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.